Hi, this is Bob Montego, and you're in tune to my YouTube channel, Wake Up and Live. Today, I had a conversation with a very progressive reggae dancehall artist on the continent of Africa, and I think at some point I'll show that video. Just not it's not properly edited and so forth, but I'll be showing it soon. Um, and we went over a couple of artists that are doing some good work on the continent. We discussed a lot about the foundation artists and producers who have actually contributed to the rise of reggae dancehall on the continent. And he brought to my attention, a lot of people that are worth, I said, worth, recognizing for their work in reggae dancehall on the continent, and who are actually making a good living. Reggae dancehall have served them well, making a good living out of this art form that came out of Jamaica. So we're looking at actually how reggae dancehall have actually unified the continent in ways that many politicians are not able to do. Many public images and figures have not been able to do. And we've seen reggae crossing borders in Africa in ways that a political instrument perhaps would not do. So today I just want to give a big ups to certain artists like Stoneboy from Ghana for his good work that he's been doing over the years. Red Sun from Kenya, King Pata from Gambia, and Sophia, one of the few female artists, reggae dancehall artists on the continent. Sophia from Gambia. I want to say big up to Burna Boy from Nigeria. Also, Terry Bonchaka from Ghana. One of the foundation people in the early stages of reggae dancehall coming to growing on the continent. General Marcos from Ghana. I want to say big ups also to Buffalo Soldier from South Africa, Son Suli from Senegal, Teddy Afro from Ethiopia, Winky D from Zimbabwe, a whole host of Ghanaian artists. Shatta Wale. We cannot forget Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale was one of the earlier guys there when reggae dancehall was being developed as a mainstay on the continent. Shatta Wale incidentally started out as Bandana, I believe. Yes, as Bandana. We have people like Samina, Sonny Bali, Yogi Dagi. These are people who have contributed greatly to the rise of reggae dancehall on the continent, and it's very important that an art form that came from a African from the African diaspora. It's important that we utilize this art form to the benefit of our people on the continent and off the continent. And I see many times, Africans are deeply submerged into certain Western music that they think will probably give their image a little a boost. Well, there's no better image booster than a music that rose out of the African diaspora, and reggae dancehall is one such art form coming out of the mainframe of reggae music. All right, so you have reggae music and then reggae dancehall, which is an offspring of it, evolving from the same mainstay of reggae, roots rock reggae in Jamaica. And so just want to say big up to all those artists. Keep up the good work you're doing. It's important that you make money doing what you do, and you stay loyal to the music. Don't denigrate the music. Stay loyal to it. Use it in as much as way as possible to benefit Africa, because reggae, as a person that was born in Jamaica and grew up with reggae, I can tell you reggae is a very powerful political tool. You can use that. I remember the days when nobody was helping South Africa in the apartheid system. Nobody except the Russia and Cuba and a few other neighboring countries who could, because not too many countries were in Africa was as powerful as South Africa. And I remember every single piece of music that came out of Jamaica was always calling for to free South Africa, to free Nelson Mandela, to do away with President Botha. I remember that, and it's a powerful music. And South Africa today is free largely because of the persistence of reggae music performers, whether they were in Jamaica or on the continent of Africa, like Lucky Dube and all those guys. Whether they were in Jamaica, on the island of Jamaica, or in Europe, or on the continent of Africa, or here in the United States. They were always. It was always a very powerful political instrument used to combat injustice, because reggae was born out of a need to fight injustice for black people everywhere. All right. And so I want to tell you, I want to say thank you for joining my YouTube channel, Wake Up and Live. This is Bob Montego, and stay tuned for a surprise interview I did with one of the big stars on the continent, and I hope you'll stay tuned and enjoy once I decide to publish it. All right, thanks for watching.